Welcome to the program. Boy, stocks were ripping today. Before we get into it, please support our channel. Click the subscribe button and the like button. Our goal is to reach 100 subscribers. So let's get into the charts here. Okay, here's the S&P 500, the SPY. Just the overall market update. The Dow finished up 1.57%. S&P 500, 1.96% rise. The NASDAQ, 2.43% up. Wow. Oil, WTI, is $74.82 a barrel. Slight increase, 0.70. The U.S. 10-year Treasury note is 3.52. That rose quite a bit from yesterday, so it's interesting to see that the markets went up so much. And the current strength of the dollar is 101.48, slightly up. So let's get into it and see what happened here today. All right, here's today's chart. Daily chart, daily candle. Every candlestick represents a day. So here we sold off for the past 2 days, and then pre-market it gapped up and just blew past both red days, right past the downtrend, this orange line, and it looks like we're heading back to 416. That's how it looks right now. We had a lot of good earnings that came out from Meta. Intel actually did pretty good, and Facebook. These are all really good records that came out. Their earnings. Let's take a look at the intraday here of the S&P 500. You can see that. Look at that. Here's yesterday's close. So gapped up after hours and continued to gap up pre-market. And boy, when the bell rang, look at that. That's a 45% or a 45-degree uprise. I mean, that is just incredible. And look at that trend line here. That thing just ripped straight up. So that's pretty impressive. That just wiped out 2 days of losses, and then more. So let's go look at the QQQ really quick. Okay, the QQQ. Let's see. Okay, gapped up after hours. Look at that. It actually gapped up above both previous 2 days of trading. Took those losses out and just kicked them out and went right above that downtrend. Now, if you look at it, we do a little technical analysis here. It actually touched a very critical area of 320. So that's an impressive run. That's a top here, a top here, and a top here. That's 3 tops. So you would think there'd be a slight pullback, but who knows? Let's zoom out and take a look. Yeah, it's next technical now. It really needs to reach 311 or 331. I'm sorry. It needs to get up to here where I'm drawing this line right here. 320, or I'm sorry, 331. It closes 320. Can it get another $10, $11 out of it? Absolutely. Tech is really strong right now. Let's take an intraday look. Intraday chart. I'll give you a 10-minute chart. Very similar to the SPY. Here it gapped up yesterday after hours. Kind of held it. Then this morning it slowly gapped up. And when the bell rang, this thing just took off. Look at that. A 45-degree uprise. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, that is very bullish. So that's an impressive run. And that's the QQQ. Let's see. Meta is the biggest winner today with 13.93% increase. Here's the daily chart. So what happens here is it gapped up. And we'll go to intraday, 15-minute chart. Earnings came out. It beat estimates. Estimate was $1.95. Came out 2.2. And just shot straight up. That's a huge run. From 209 to 229 in one 15-minute candle. That ran off pretty nice, so that's impressive. So there's the daily chart. Here's a year-to-date looking chart. That's a big gap up. Verizon up 5%. Look at that. It broke out of this downtrend as it did here, but then came back into it, and now it's big up day. 37.20 to 38.79. Wow, that would have been a nice trade. And we zoom out, take a look. So we have a little bit of an uptrend right here. Here, I'll make this one green. There's a little bit of an uptrend here. It did pull back to it. Hit the green, bounced again. So it's almost like a double. We got a double bottom here at 36 bucks. So that's interesting. Since we're on Verizon, how did AT&T do? Not bad, 2.38%. But boy, look at that big drop off. It really dropped off. But it was nevertheless a green day. It bounced pretty nice off this support line. Let's zoom out and see where that support line's. Oh, that's okay. Not bad. AMD up 1.75%. Okay, well, it's been coming down for the past couple weeks. So it's really, I think it's, well, we got earnings coming up here real soon, May 2nd. So I think it's probably going to shoot back up. It's already, let's zoom out a little bit more. And it just touched this area here, which is 88, and broke down to here, which is a line right here for 85. I think she's going back up to at least test to about $91, $92. I can see that happening. How the bank's doing? JP Morgan, 1.35% gain. Slight gain for them. And since we're with JP Morgan, let's take a look at Bank of America. 1.58% increase today. Small increase, but nevertheless, it's holding this low range now. We used to be up here before the bank crisis at $33, $32. Now we're in the $28 range. Oil. See, we got Oxy, OXY. See how that's doing. That's been coming down. Certainly it's been coming down. This is a year-to-date chart right here. And that's the year-to-date daily chart. So we are already about 60% retracement from our highs. MRO, Marathon Oil. It's breaking its way down to a low support. We'll see what happens to that. How's BP doing? No, it's impressive that they're still holding this $39 range. I mean, I liked it back here around 35, but $39. So we definitely missed that run. That was a nice one, and this was another buy-in right here, middle of March. That would have been a nice opportunity, but you know, nobody knows. Okay, Tesla. Tesla actually had a green day today, 4.19%. So it looks like it did not fill this gap here. I was thinking it would make it down to 146, so it could fill that gap. It only went down to about 153, so it did not fill that gap. But there's a gap up here as well from when it gapped down. Maybe it'll go. I could see it going to 177, but we'll have to see what happens with that. If there's any interesting news with them, what's going on with Tesla stock today? We'll test the analysis. Analyst downgraded it. it doesn't really give any news. No news for it going up today, other than it's just going up with sympathy with other tech stocks that have been going up today. So let's see what happens with that. Nvidia, 1% increase today, not bad. Trying to get to that 284 level. It's at 272 right now. So it's definitely trading in this range between 262 and 281. It's a nice little, it's been in this range ever since March 22nd, so for about a month and a half. That's pretty impressive. Oh, what was it? Okay, small stock or small cap low float stocks today. There's top TOP up 197%. Look at that. We'll put this on a 10-minute chart. So that just took off today. Wow. This stock opened at $20. Made a high of $85. That is impressive. That's a 190%, 197 increase. It's still trading pretty nice. Let's take a look at the 5-minute chart. Wow. Hold on a minute here. This thing just took off up after hours. Actually, this morning I'm sorry, I got that all wrong here. Let's take a look at this. This is interesting. This morning it opened at $7.52. Made it to a high of 21.50. Then after hours, it just ripped. Any news on that? Let's take a look here. Shares of a low float stock top financials are trading higher on abnormally high volume. Traders are circulating on an article on China's dated April 25th. Group's additional insurance was approved by the U.S. sector. Oh, something's going on there. That is really an impressive run after hours. Wow. Next one would be CFRX, 46% increase. Well, that pretty much started pre-market. Bell opened, went up a little bit more, and then just down all day long. ATOM, 32% increase. Same deal. After hours yesterday, it went up, and then it's been just coming down ever since. So nothing really going on there. But we look at that top TOP. That was one impressive run. So it's trading right now in after hours. Still got quite a bit of volume going on here. Let's look at the 1-minute chart here. $85. I'm surprised it's even holding these levels. Well, anyway, we'll keep you posted. We appreciate you watching. You know, again, please click the like button, the subscribe button. We appreciate it. And I will keep you posted with tomorrow's action. Thank you for watching.